Yo, what's good, everybody? This is your boy Fabian coming back at you with the 1K to 100K challenge. We are back in the building, baby. Week 6. We have just completed week 6. Before we get started, I need to make sure that we like, subscribe, and share this out with anybody that's looking to follow the journey. Not going to hold you today, not going to waste any time. Just want to give y'all a quick update where we're at right now. We just ended week 6. We're looking a little better in the account. Total cash, $59.80. Value of the account, $416.80. So we're a little better than last week. We're moving back up. Some stocks that I'm in right now that I've been looking at: CRML, UUUU, and SLB. So not looking at anything new right now. All right, once again, without further ado, like, subscribe, share this out to anybody who want to follow the journey, the 1K to 100K challenge. All right, let's get into the charts. All right, first one we'll break down is CRML, critical metals. Y'all know in previous videos I discussed this one here, cup and handle. Right now we're looking at the daily. As you can see, the cup has definitely formed, but we're still in the handle, and the handle is a little longer than expected. This green candle right here is where I end up getting in. I did get in early. If you know how the system works, you're supposed to wait for a breakout and retest outside of the flag. So once again, I did get in early. I let everybody know I got in early. So I got in at this bottom of this wick here. Rode it to the top, took profit, and I looked to get back in. This candle here, I anticipated the move of bouncing off of this is my 100 day on the daily, bouncing off this 100 day and then making a breakout, which it did bounce off. But as you can see, this candle here came further down, still rejecting the flag. So right now, I'm down in CRML, but like I said, I did take profit up here and got back in. So right now we're still in the flag channel, hadn't got a breakout yet. But as you can see now, we are approaching the 200 day, and we did get a wick right there at the 200 day. So looking for this thing to turn around now back to the upside. Hopefully we'll end up getting a breakout of the flag. If we blow past the 200 day, yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to go ahead and cut it. But like I said, right now we're at the 200 day. It did wick down real good on Friday at the 200 day. So we'll see what next week looks like for more momentum back up to the upside and eventually break out of this flag. Definitely need some volume going in. Volume has definitely been below average. Each day we've been going down, down, down. If we look at lower time frames, my VWAP, we just been riding the VWAP. Buyers, sellers, buyers, sellers. So we're in that indecisive range right now, but ultimately downtrend. But like I said, we just hit that 200 day on the daily. So looking for a bounce there. We'll see what price action does and go from there. Looking at CRML on the weekly, it also wicked my 50 day. Hopefully weekly we get a bounce off the 50, and on the daily we're getting our bounce off of the 200 and looking for a move and a breakout to the upside along with some great price action. All right, that's it for CRML. All right, next let's look at SLB. Right now we're looking at the weekly, but this what we're looking at right now, SLB on the weekly. Looking for price to get above 62.79 for this thing to really run. But right now we're definitely making our way back up here. We are above all the moving averages on the weekly. My 5, my 10, my 20, my 50, my 100, my 200 on the weekly. We're above all the moving averages. So let's look at the daily. Once again, still above all the moving averages. So right now, looking to get a little more cash in the account, then I will open another SLB play in the challenge account. And I'm looking to stay in to at least get to this target here, which is 62.79. We need to break 62.79 in order for us to go higher. But in the meantime, I'm thinking swing here. So I'm just going to swing to this level here. We're at 50.39 now. So 50.39 now to 62.79 is a nice little liquidity grab from here. And ultimately, we're looking to get out there because we could get rejected and come back down, or we could break, but we need to see the retest. So before I lose any of this from here to here, I'll go ahead and cut the play here, take those profits and wait to see what it's going to do. Reject or break and go higher, then retest. If we get the retest, then I get back in. But that's my play and my move for SLB and where we currently are right now. And ultimately, we are looking for these highs here, 110 and even further. Plenty upside for this play here, SLB. All right, let's take a look at NEE. Once again, I'm in this play. It did very well for me this past week. I actually got out and got in twice, took some profit. But this thing here is definitely on breakout right now. Right now, we're looking at the weekly. Once again, nice cup and handle, cup form. We got the handle, which is the bull flag. Went to the downside. We got our breakout of the bull flag, and then we came to the top of the cup, and we have broken the cup. So she's definitely on the move, definitely on the upside. All my moving averages are pointed up. Once again, we're looking at the weekly here. We go to the daily, still looking nice. Cup, breakout, 5-day, 10-day, 20, 50, 100, 200. Everything is pointing up. My ultimate target right now for NEE, I'm in the play now. Like I said, I got out, took some profit, got back in, just try to get some liquidity back in the account. But ultimately, I'm looking at 105 to 110 right now before a major reversal. 105 to 110 is my target for staying in this play here. And that's just based off measuring the move from this swing low to the top of the cup. And then I take that measurement, bring it over here to the breakout of the flag and measure it all the way up. And it was around 105 to 110. So that's my move, my strategy, and what I'm looking at for NEE right now. We want to look at the lower time frames. We're riding that VWAP up and down, riding that VWAP on the lower time frames. But ultimately, I want to say buyers are in control. That's it for NEE. All right, let's take a look at Hood. I want to revisit one of those oldies but goodies. Y'all remember at the beginning of the month, I was looking at Hood on the monthly because of this bull flag right here. November, December, January. I was looking at Hood right here at the end of January in this flag. And now we're in February, still going down. Just wicked off my trend line, but if we want to go deeper, we look at my weekly. We are bouncing off the 100-day. So now she could want to test the 200-day. That would be nasty. So right now we are bouncing off the 100-day on my weekly, and we are well above the 200-day on the daily. But one thing I noticed that this thing should be turning around here based on this bounce right here. We got a bounce here, went back to the upside, and we came back down and retest. And then we got a breakout on Friday on this candle here. So let's measure where that move came from. All right, see this candle here, even though it's red, it is a dragonfly doji, long wick, small body. So this area right here was demand before we end up getting that upside there. So I'm just drawing my little box here. All right, so now we're looking at hood on the daily. And what I noticed here on the daily, we had hit a support level here. We got that bounce back up to the upside, but then we came back down and did a retest. We retested this area. And then on Friday, we got an upside candle. So we'll see what price action continues to do. You're looking at the volume. We did get some above average volume for that move. With our Friday candle, we did get a reversal, but no above average volume. So we're gonna continue to watch that. We may not be out of the woods yet, but that's a nice level there. Don't see it going past there. We could range here, continue to bounce off this level here, which is 70.98. Originally, my level was 85. So not far from it. We need to get it back above the 200-day on the daily. But ultimately, this candle here, we got the long wick and the small body, dragonfly doji. That's look like what support and demand is right now before we got this huge move here. So like I said, we may end up getting this type of move back over here. Keep in mind, these are daily candles, small candles, small candles, small movement for at least 2 weeks before we end up getting moves like that. So yeah, still watching hood. Ultimately, we're at a nice level here, but we still need to break out of the flag on the daily, on the weekly. See, those moving averages are still pointing down. So we need those moving averages on a turn back up to the upside. But once again, even on the weekly, you can see that wick, but we rejected that level that week, and then we came back again this week. So definitely some signs that buyers are stepping back in. All right, once again, we're in our second week in February. This is where we are on the monthly candle for hood. I see a bounce here for the rest of this month. If we continue to wick back up, that's definitely a good sign. Buyers have stepped in on the monthly, which will also give us a great signal on the weekly. As you can see, these wicks are getting longer. So come next week, we either got a green candle here for the week going back up, or we have another red candle with some more wicks. If you're a swing trader and you believe in the swing and the momentum, you just want to get a few dollars in on the swing, you can swing from here to try to swing to the trend line. That's at least what, $70 up to the trend line, 82. That's a $12 move. Nice money on a short play. If you want to stick to the long-term trend, we're gonna wait for the breakout. So there's money to be made either way, depending on your thought process. Leaps, swings, but that's it for hood right now. That's what I'm looking at on hood. All right, let's end it on old faithful Walmart. Y'all know I love old Walmart. Walmart has really been doing this thing. It done faked me out on a couple of situations on the head and shoulders, man. That thing doesn't seem to disappoint. But if y'all remember a couple of weeks ago, when I was looking at Walmart. I pulled up the weekly and I drew this trend here. So let's see what that looks like now. This is Walmart on the weekly. Y'all remember a couple of videos back, I did the trend line on Walmart because I initially thought she was going to end up doing a head and shoulders. The head and shoulders didn't play out because buyers kept stepping in. As you can see, these green candles here are massive where buyers stepped in. Initially, I was looking at head and shoulders here, left shoulder, head, then came down here, right shoulder. As you can see, that did not play out. The patterns don't always play out, just depends on what price action does and buyers and sellers do. And as you can see, buyers stepped in aggressively. Once again, we're looking at the weekly, looking at this trend line here. We got 2 candle touches here, a third, fourth candle, and the trend line is up. So I was saying initially that we would get up here, reject this trend line, and then come back down. So ultimately, that looks like that is definitely playing out. We are riding this trend. However, that doesn't mean a huge reversal or, a downtrend. We're just going to continue to bounce off of this trend line here. But at the same time, this trend line is going up, which is going to consistently give you higher highs as we move up. Once again, this is the weekly. We go down to the daily, respecting the trend line. Now, at some point, we probably get a deeper pullback, but right now, I just anticipate these small pullbacks from here to here and then go back up. So $5 to $10 swings with Walmart right now. If you're playing Walmart, $5 to $10 swings. We get $5 down to the upside. We'll probably swing back up 5 to 7. That's basically what it's been doing, giving us a dollar new high every day or every other week right now. A dollar new high. So definitely Walmart premiums are nice and inexpensive to take advantage of these moves. My moving averages are pointed up. Buyers are in control. These could be nice swings, rinse and repeat. $5 to $10 pullbacks. And then back to the upside, $5 to $7 to catch you some of that liquidity and price action. But yeah, other than that, man, no patterns I see with Walmart right now. Just riding this trend line right here. So continue to pay attention to price action on the pullbacks, just in case you end up getting a deeper pullback than expected, like this pullback here on the daily. 2 candles down, then boom, we pushed up. All this was last week. So we could have a repeat of this come next week. Next week is supposed to be a short week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So let's see if we get a small pullbacks, $1, $2, ride this line, or we get a deeper pullback, $5 to $10 down and then push back up. But ultimately, Walmart definitely still on the uptrend. We probably could see 140 by the end of the month. Still got 2 weeks left. Closed at 133 on Friday. We could possibly see 140 easily by the end of the month if buyers continue to step in. They do have earnings on Thursday. Walmart has earnings on Thursday. So that 140 could be around the corner this week. Keep your eyes on Walmart, man. But that's it, man. That's all I got for today, man. Like I said, didn't want to keep y'all too long. Just some quick charts and some updates on the current value of the account. Well, that's it, man. That's all I got for you guys, man. Didn't want to hold you too long. Just want to update you on the value of the account and some quick charts we was looking at for this past week and revisiting some of those ones that was on our radar. Once again, account 41680, current cash on hand 5980. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this out to anybody that wants to follow the journey and I'll see you on the next update, 1K to 100K challenge. Salute.